If you're here, you've already been showing up and doing your best. And the fact that you're not pregnant yet doesn't mean your body is broken or that you've done anything wrong. So what's actually going on here? Today, we're going to talk about the real reasons why conception isn't happening, even when you think you're doing everything perfectly. And some of these might surprise you.
Here's the thing. When we say doing everything right, what does that actually mean? I've worked with hundreds of women who thought they had all the bases covered, and it turns out there were significant gaps in their approach that nobody had pointed out to them. Not because they weren't trying hard enough, but because this information just isn't commonly shared.
Those ovulation test strips? They detect an LH surge that happens 12 to 48 hours before you actually ovulate. Some women even experience false surges, where the body attempts to ovulate but doesn't actually release an egg. And temperature tracking? That temperature rise happens after ovulation. By the time you see that spike, you've already missed your fertile window. The fertile window is about 6 days total, but the best days are the 2 to 3 days right before ovulation happens. Miss that window and you're waiting another month. When your body is under chronic stress, it produces higher levels of cortisol, and elevated cortisol suppresses GnRH, the master hormone that tells your ovaries to produce estrogen and progesterone. When GnRH is suppressed, ovulation can be delayed or even prevented entirely. Your body prioritizes survival over reproduction. And here's the tricky part. The stress of trying to conceive creates more stress. That emotional stress is real, and it's affecting your body whether you realize it or not. Chronic inflammation can affect egg quality, implantation success, and how well your reproductive system functions overall. What causes it? Poor diet, lack of sleep, environmental toxins, food sensitivities, gut health issues, and even over-exercising. Yes, over-exercising. If you're working out intensely every single day without eating enough to fuel that activity, you can disrupt your hormones. It can affect your thyroid, lower your progesterone, and throw off your cycle. Balance is key, not extremes. Progesterone prepares your uterine lining for implantation and maintains early pregnancy. If your progesterone is too low, even if an egg gets fertilized, it might not be able to implant properly. And here's the frustrating part. Most standard fertility testing doesn't check progesterone at the right time. They might test it once on day 21, but if you ovulate late or early, that timing is off. Then there's the luteal phase, the time between ovulation and when your period starts. It should be at least 10 days long, ideally 12 to 14 days. If yours is shorter, there isn't enough time for implantation to occur before your period starts. Many women don't even know how long their luteal phase is. You can have regular cycles, perfect timing, and healthy hormone levels. But if egg quality is compromised, conception becomes much harder. Egg quality isn't just about age. It's also about oxidative stress, damage to your cells from poor diet, environmental toxins, smoking, alcohol, and high stress. Antioxidants help protect your eggs, but most people aren't getting enough from diet alone. And let's be honest about what eating healthy actually means for fertility. Are you getting enough healthy fats? Your body needs fat to produce hormones. Are you eating enough protein? Are you getting key micronutrients like folate, zinc, selenium, and vitamin D. Blood sugar balance is another factor that flies under the radar. If your blood sugar is spiking and crashing throughout the day, that affects your insulin levels. And insulin problems can lead to issues with ovulation and hormone balance. Here's a statistic that surprises many people. Male factor infertility is involved in about 40 to 50% of cases. That's almost half. But so many couples focus all their attention on the woman's side and never evaluate the male partner's fertility until they've been trying for a year or more. Sperm count, motility, and morphology all play critical roles. And just like egg quality, sperm quality can be affected by diet, stress, environmental toxins, heat exposure, alcohol, smoking, and certain medications. If your partner hasn't had a semen analysis done, that should be one of the very first steps. Thyroid problems affect virtually every system in your body, including your reproductive system. But many doctors only test TSH, and if that's in the normal range, they say you're fine. For fertility, you want your TSH between 1 and 2.5. Plus, there are other thyroid markers that should be checked. PCOS is one of the most common causes of infertility, but not everyone with PCOS has obvious symptoms. Some women have milder forms, where their cycles seem fairly regular, but they're not ovulating consistently. Endometriosis can cause inflammation and scarring that affects the ovaries, fallopian tubes, and uterine lining. Many women don't even know they have it and blocked fallopian tubes. You can ovulate perfectly and have excellent egg quality, but if your tubes are blocked, the egg and sperm can't meet. Blocked tubes often don't have symptoms. If you're doing everything right and still not getting pregnant, it's probably not that you're doing something wrong. It's more likely that there's something going on beneath the surface that hasn't been identified yet. And that's why comprehensive testing is so important. Not just basic testing, but thorough testing that looks at all the pieces of the puzzle. You deserve answers. You deserve to know exactly what's happening in your body so you can address it directly. And look, I want to be honest with you for a moment. This is hard. The emotional toll of trying to conceive month after month is something that people who haven't been through it simply don't understand. But here's what I want you to remember. Your body is not broken. You are not failing. Sometimes conception just takes more time, more information, and more support than we initially expect. And that's not your fault. First, get comprehensive testing done for both you and your partner. Don't assume everything is fine just because you haven't been told otherwise. Second, take an honest look at your stress levels and lifestyle factors. What can you realistically change or improve? Third, consider working with someone who specializes in fertility. Someone who can give you personalized guidance based on your specific situation. This is a process. It's not always fast, and it's rarely straightforward. But with the right information and support, you can move forward with more clarity and confidence. If this video helped you understand what might be going on, go ahead and subscribe for more real talk about fertility. I'm here with you on this path.